Why, hello everybody, and I think we're about to have a ball. I know, it's really cheesy, but welcome to the mid-season finale of The Witcher, Season 3, Episode 5, The Art of Illusion. We're gonna jump into this ball with everybody looking fine. We done dressed up for it. We're really sparkly. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Become a member. Love your face. Enjoy the show. I love the bathtub scenes. The nostalgia. Hi, Mr. Fancy Pants.
I heard they put an aphrodisiac in the wine.
I'm just glad it's over.
Her babies. I'm so excited. Look at the emblem. Beautiful. Yaskir must be devastated.
Is there always this much daring?
All for us. Get used to it. Now you should know the territory before we step in. Sabrina Glevissig and Marty
Sabrina's
Soderbergh.
gorgeous.
Passionate. Margarita Loantil, current headmistress, and Kira Metz. Quite the spitfire. Vilgefort, who's grown on me despite my best efforts.
I don't trust Vilgefort.
Why you expect me to remember all those names?
No.
I thought you went to Oxenford.
The red herring.
I gave you my word.
When the ball ends and the true conclave begins, then we'll make our move. Behave yourself.
I always behave myself.
You have no memory of my party in Rind.
There's
That was complicated.
a lot of times she'll recount when he's drinking too much all the shit he's done.
When someone asks to speak to you, you must accept, and quickly.
She wants to talk
Geralt,
about
this
your
is
dick.
Sabrina Glevissig of Ardkere, but not yet hosted a Witcher.
Huh.
Yen's been hiding you for far too long. Would you like a taste?
No.
I think Yen looks particularly lovely this evening. Don't you?
Adult. Sabrina, that's no way to treat our guest. Why did you bring your pet along, if not for us to, play with him? Why don't you go and get a drink?
It's a great idea.
Do you know what's better than sex? Getting a rise out of the savior of Sodom.
All is not as it seems. Gentle twill.
Tell her Pearl, catch any mice tonight.
You need to build bridges with our tourists this evening as well, not just stroke a ball. Are you mending any fences?
To say,
One.
trust in what you see. Give Yen at least a couple of hours to piss everyone off.
I should scold you for monopolizing the Witcher's time. Non-magical brother here, and a
Oh, he's
fellow
magical.
commoner, if you will.
Looks like there's things you don't know. Politics are gross.
They're clearly up to something.
But one would hope they'd at least provide enough gossip to earn their invitation.
I love watching you think. We'll get back to it in a moment.
Why do you guys gotta ruin the mood with the music troupe?
But he becomes only wise to abandon.
Speak in simpler terms, Dijkstra. Don't forget you're talking to a commoner.
Give us the girl before it's too late.
No. Excuse me.
Thank you for coming tonight. It means everything to us.
Yeah, need a word.
To say mentioned they were together as young mages. First love. Never goes away, does it? Best of luck tomorrow with the conclave, Witcher.
I don't trust him. He's too likable. I wonder if his redstones connect him to Tisea too.
What did Istrid say to you?
We don't have time for that.
What's the melange?
It's dance, it's not optional.
That looks so out of your depth, Witcher. Wait. Video.
Witcher. I started as a contortionist, you know?
You've not forgotten your past, nor the kings who are still waiting on a particular princess.
They
Wow.
are worrisome. Have you tried the wine yet?
I'm not thirsty.
Jennifer, help. Help! Oh no, the ex-lover.
Geralt? Istrid.
Exciting times ahead, don't you think?
Good to see you, Tress.
How is Suri?
She's safe.
Don't get jealous. Jennifer and Geral will always have amazing chemistry.
Trying to win Yen back all evening. Do you deny it?
Why the fuck would I deny it?
What?
Coward.
This stage plan?
I promised Yen I wouldn't make a mess of this evening. Make a mess of him! Truce.
What? Please explain.
A fight.
Just admit that you loved her.
I hope to fight many more battles with you, my dear.
With me. Or against me. I shouldn't like to lose you yet.
A toast! To peace! And we have Jennifer of Vengerberg to thank.
And a nearly perfect evening.
Now what?
Thought our performance was quite convincing.
Philippa was watching the whole ballroom like a hawk. You weren't the only ones plotting tonight.
This is an interesting way to go about telling the
I look
story.
at gooseberries.
You sure about this?
Are you?
Finding spell.
Courtesy. One strike a ball through with the nearest high sculpture.
We need to do things differently.
Nearest serving folk, then.
Fire not
The serving fork.
We expose Stregobor at the conclave tomorrow.
So what he did to those girls, Yen? I won't be leaving until I know she's safe here. Is there always as much daring?
It's a little bit driving me crazy that I'm like, I've seen exactly this already.
Catch any mice tonight?
I make my killing catching secret.
Should know by now they're not quite so easy to fool.
Marty Sodergren put an aphrodisiac in that wine hours ago. Not to mention the caviar on that plate is an illusion.
10 out of nymphomaniacs is more like it.
What Sabrina showed you was child's play. Orgasm or more.
No.
You're keeping an eye on the Witcher.
Marianne's. Do you think his master's here tonight?
I'm not as loose-lipped as some.
There must be a reason for it. It's
It's
time.
driving me crazy. Okay, fun facts about me. I hate recap episodes, and this feels like I'm having mini recaps.
Give Yen at least a couple of hours to piss everyone off. Speak of the devil.
And she will appear.
So, Vilgefortz, care for a stroll? Alone?
War is brewing, not just across the continent, but here in Aretusa. Abandon neutrality and choose a side, or risk losing everything.
Speak in simpler terms, Dijkstra. Remember you're talking to a commoner.
Where's the girl before it's too late? Dodge yourself as...
I wondered if I'd see your head on a pike.
Wasn't me who plunged my dagger into poor Renfrey. I'm rooting out the deadly creatures that threaten us all, not unlike you. I want to see just how different we are.
I think we just witnessed him get his first boner in like 40 years.
There's an artifact, the Book of Monoliths, but it gives a holder the ability to travel through time and space. Triss and I traced the book here. Stregobor has it.
We know where he's hiding it. Someone needs to get to his office undetected.
I still don't trust Vilgefortz.
What did Istrid say to you?
We don't have time for that. It's all in a very dangerous book, and he has plans for it.
The melange.
It's a dance. It's not optional. How is Ciri?
She's safe. For now.
Someone could take away what makes her special.
Her powers are innate.
She could have a chance for a normal life.
I don't know what Ciri would consider normal. I'll create a distraction so you can slip away. The signal will be truce.
We can do this. Good luck.
Important matters.
Follow my lead.
You've been trying to win Yen back all evening. Do you deny it?
I'm a better man.
Oh boy.
Prove it.
The tea.
Unbelievable.
More. Uh-oh.
Now punch
Oh,
me.
he knows. The very clever Brienne.
Truce.
Take that, half-breed. You don't belong here.
Stregobor, you piece of shit.
Your kind never changes. Mercy isn't my cup of tea.
Nor mine.
Kidnapping novices.
Torturing those young women to get to Ciri.
And I don't care two rat tails about that central brat.
Brad has more power than you could dream of.
Or you could dream of. The only threat you pose is in your dirty blood.
Oh. Or mudblood energy. Got it.
Go. Leave this world by your own mutant hand.
We realized you were both gone.
Now would be the time to explain yourselves.
Has been keeping a list of elven students and their belongings. Ones who went missing this month.
Been conducting experiments. In control.
He tried to kill me using a botched portal.
You really gonna believe a word she said?
You have proof of this?
We do.
What do you expect him to find in there?
The book on monoliths.
The Book of Monoliths.
Still think he's a red
Ancient elven
herring.
tome. This holds the key to how the human sphere collided with the elves.
How humans could get rid of elves again.
To rid these halls of you and your ilk, yes!
These are serious allegations, and we can have a full trial.
I concur.
Yes, of course you do.
You've turned against our own in a time of unity. Cannot stand by you today.
I'll hide this for safekeeping, but it doesn't fall into the wrong hands again.
No. No, she should not have it. No, they made
Let's
it
go
worse.
and enjoy our party.
My gut, guys.
Should we be missing this? I need a drink.
Or 12.
He had a look when he was looking at that.
There is much work to be done tomorrow. To peace.
To us. And a nearly perfect evening.
I love you.
First time you've ever said that.
It can't be.
I used to think it. Tonight you actually said it. And all I can think about is getting you alone.
Finally, we got a bath scene for the first time in forever.
Can't get Philip around my head. Tonight, it's like she wanted me on her side.
Outside of what? Tell me everything.
Care for a stroll? Live for nights like this, don't you?
I'm not getting your hands on her.
It's not why I pulled you away.
Okay.
Lydia van Brotherhood.
Heartsick. She'd follow her lover anywhere, even blindly towards death. I wondered if you knew the truth. What happened between Teseo and I?
No.
She never shared the details.
Yeah.
Loyalty is hard-earned. We only grew closer as the years went by.
Sorry.
I tried to convince Teseo not to ally with Vilgefortz. She refused.
And we won.
But at what cost? They held on by a thread until you, your many mages, were lost by the time you began.
To say it wasn't just following Vilgefortz.
You're fighting on a sinking ship. Teseo has good intentions,
I
but
agree.
her loyalty to this supposed home will be her downfall. You and I aren't like Teseo. We break rules. We aren't afraid of power. Still hope for you. Neither of you will be any better off than poor Lydia with the poison that kills you slowly.
Thank you for coming tonight. It means everything.
Tonight means everything to us as well.
He would explain Dijkstra's warning.
Why wouldn't she speak up?
Why the interested in Major doesn't speak. Why doesn't Lydia speak?
She was wounded. Horribly. Only communicate telepathically.
The woman with the funny voice. Do you still have to say his bracelet? Past Lydia on the way to the gallery. Her earrings were made of the same thing. Went up there after I nearly murdered Strikable.
After what?
Nearly.
Gifted by this guy.
The first landing. Baker formed what would henceforth be known as the Brotherhood, that uniting under a common banner.
It has indeed been worthy of a painting. It would be titled, Geralt leaves the Isle of Thanet, King with Loft.
I'd wager we have more in common than you realize.
Doubt the parallels between us are completely parallel.
We're both outcasts ourselves. I cannot define myself as mere man, mage, or druid. I was an orphan. I was bounced around this cruel world by every monstrous creature imaginable. And rather than remain an unwanted mutant, chose to become a sorcerer, out of spite.
Careful that the similarities you're so desperately searching for don't lead you too far.
We have but one likeness that remains. Fell in love with Teseo. Sense of family changed me. The same has happened to you. The longer Yennefer stays at Aretusa, the stronger the Brotherhood will be. Have you ever considered joining her here? Join our side in the battle to come.
It is incredible how much my neutrality outrages everyone. I am not your equal partner in this game. So no, I shall continue on my path. I'll adapt with the world as it changes.
Just know there is only one way you do not lose her.
What are you gonna do?
No matter where you go, what you do, there will always be enemies waiting for you. Teseo mentioned they were together as young mages. Best of luck tomorrow at the Conclave.
Battle to come. Vilgefortz encouraged his conclave to guard us Hammer Night.
It was only found in the mines in West Redania.
First landing. It's where that corrupt portal took me when I was attacked. He gave Teseo that bracelet, and I bet he gave Lydia that jewelry too. Poison that kills you slowly.
Vilgefortz.
Way to put it together.
Yen, what are you doing?
I'm not leaving her. Make sure the path is clear.
Oh no. What are we dealing with in the second part of the season? Oh, I jumped.
Should have chosen a side, would you?
And that's where we're leaving it. Okay. And with this, I leave you until we come out with the second part of the Witchy Witcher. Vilgefortz. He's not a great guy. And I hated that this whole episode felt like a giant rewind to me. Yes, it's cool to see the conversations happening behind the scenes, but we didn't need to see so much of the same exact lead up. I felt like I was going crazy. That is just a thing of Sky that drives me nuts. Anyways, I love your face. I'll see you very, very soon with Critical Role, Dimension 20, Secret Invasion, and more. Don't forget to check out the shop if you're a member. Pretty soon it'll be available to all and you can get your merch. Good night.